Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. Today we're looking at Better Than the Movie .pdf.
Okay.
And it's this fictional story, but it really got us thinking about romantic comedies and, how much those movies shape our ideas about love.
Especially as teenagers, I think.
Totally. And this story dives right into that.
Yeah.
So we meet Lainey Morgan. She's a senior in high school.
Right.
And she's still dealing with her mom passing away.
Oh, wow.
So she kind of escapes into these rom-com worlds,
Yeah.
looking for that perfect love story.
Nice.
But it's almost like she's trying to make her own life into one of those movies.
Interesting.
Like she's constantly searching for the right soundtrack for every moment.
Oh, so she's like writing her own romantic comedy screenplay almost.
Yeah, exactly. And then
It makes you think about how we try to control things when,
right.
We're dealing with grief and loss.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we meet Wes Bennett.
Okay.
He's her neighbor and I guess kind of her nemesis. And they get into this fake dating scheme.
Oh, the classic.
Total rom-com trope,
Why
right?
do you think that is so popular? That fake dating thing.
I think it's got to be the drama,
The drama.
the tension, Yeah. You've got these two people pretending,
Yeah.
but then those fake feelings maybe start to become real.
Right. And I think there's that wish fulfillment too.
For sure.
Hoping that even people who seem like they don't belong together
Right.
can find love.
And with Lainey and Wes, it starts out totally transactional.
Uh-huh. How so?
Well, Lainey wants to make Michael jealous.
Okay.
He's her childhood sweetheart.
Right.
And Wes just wants her awesome parking spot.
Oh, typical teenager.
Right. But as they keep up this fake relationship,
Yeah.
we see Lainey starting to open up.
Oh, really?
Wes really tries to connect with her, about her mom,
That's interesting.
which Michael doesn't do at all.
So Wes is challenging her
Yeah.
in a way that Michael just isn't.
Yeah. He sees the real Lainey, not just the rom-com version.
I think that's a big turning point for them.
I agree.
Wes showing that empathy.
Yeah.
It makes him seem so much more real.
And then there's this beautiful scene
Okay.
where he asks Lainey to sing for him.
Hmm.
Music is like her connection to her mom.
Right.
So it's huge that she shares that with him.
She's really opening up to him.
But even with this connection with Wes,
Yeah.
she's still fixated on Michael,
Oh.
holding on to these perfect memories from their childhood.
Do you think she's really in love with Michael?
Mm.
Or is it more about avoiding the pain of losing her mom?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's like she's holding on to that perfect past
Mm-mm.
so she doesn't have to deal with the messy present
I see.
and romanticizing the past. It can
Yeah.
be comforting,
Right.
but it also stops her from experiencing new things.
That's true.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why she doesn't see how Wes really feels about her.
Oh, right.
Because remember, he actually admitted that he only helped her with Michael
Yes.
because he liked her.
Ugh, talk about mixed signals.
And then bam, classic rom-com moment.
Okay.
Wes kisses Lainey in the rain.
Of course.
Straight out of a movie, right?
But instead of making things clearer,
Yeah.
it just makes her more confused.
Oh, no.
Prom comes around,
Oh.
and everything goes wrong.
What happens?
Michael shows up with Lainey's friend,
Oh, wow.
and Wes brings another girl, Alex.
Poor Lainey.
It's like her perfect rom-com world is falling apart.
Like the movie's gone wrong.
Totally. And before we get into all the prom drama,
Yeah.
we should talk about Jocelyn and Helena.
Okay, who are they?
Well, Jocelyn's Lainey's best friend,
Right.
and Helena is her dad's girlfriend.
I see.
They both give Lainey so much support throughout the story,
Oh, that's great.
even though they have very different perspectives.
Interesting. So Jocelyn Karin, she's like the no-nonsense friend.
Yeah,
She tells it like it is.
totally.
And she's not afraid to call Lainey out
Right.
when she's messing things up.
When she's self-sabotaging.
Exactly. Like she reminds Lainey that real connection
Yeah.
is way more important
Yes.
than just some made-up romance.
It's like she's that voice of reason.
Right.
We all need a Jocelyn in our lives.
And then Helena,
Yeah.
she brings this whole other perspective.
Right.
Like she's older.
Yeah.
So she has that wisdom,
Yeah.
about love and loss.
And moving on.
Exactly.
Helena's thoughts on grief are so powerful.
Yeah.
She really encourages Lainey
Would do what?
to just go for it. To not be afraid to take chances.
To not settle.
Exactly. She sees something in Lainey.
I wonder if she sees a little bit of herself,
Oh, man.
from her own experience.
It does feel like they have this shared understanding.
Okay, so back to the poem.
Oh, yeah.
Things are about to get real.
Lainey's emotions are all over the place.
Oh, for sure.
And then she sees Wes with Alex.
Oof. And she just runs.
She can't handle it.
Heartbroken and confused.
That feeling of rejection is just the worst.
It is.
Thinking you've misread everything.
Yeah, and that you've missed your chance.
Totally.
But then Jocelyn comes in clutch.
She's the best.
She gives Lainey comfort,
Yeah.
but also a reality check.
Okay.
She points out how Lainey pushes people away.
That's so true.
You know, maybe that's why she's struggling to connect.
Jocelyn's perspective is so important
I agree.
because it shows that communication is key,
Yes.
especially in relationships.
You have to be honest.
Exactly.
And then Helena drops this bomb.
Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat.
She tells Lainey
Yeah.
that Wes only did the fake dating thing
Was.
because he was in love with her.
Whoa.
That changes everything for Lainey.
It does.
Now she has to face her own feelings for him.
It's like she was so focused on Michael
Yeah.
that she didn't even see what was right in front of her.
This is the moment of truth.
It really is.
Now Lainey has to decide what she really wants.
So what does she do?
Well, she decides to go big.
Go big or go home? Right.
Inspired by Helena.
Love.
She comes up with this plan.
To win Wes back.
Yeah. And get this.
Okay.
She uses all those rom-com tropes.
Oh,
I remember the girl who's trying to avoid them.
Yeah.
Now she's embracing them.
It's actually kind of sweet.
It shows how much she cares.
For sure.
So she makes him this CD
Okay.
full of songs that are meaningful to them.
Oh.
And then she sets up this meeting
Okay, where?
at their childhood secret area.
That's so nostalgic.
Full of memories.
I can't wait to hear what happens.
Me too.
But it's not going to be like a perfect movie scene, right?
Not.
It's going to be some realness.
Wes is frustrated.
Of course.
He's hurt
I bet.
because Lainey chose Michael.
Tease messy.
So real, though.
But then Lainey finally confesses her feelings.
It's about time.
She tells him everything.
She admits her mistakes.
And says she wants to be with him.
For real this time?
Yes.
And it feels so earned.
It does.
He both come so far. Their connection feels genuine. It's not just a cheesy happy ending.
No.
It's the result of their journey.
And all that communication.
Exactly.
So important.
Okay, so I've been thinking about Lainey and her love for rom-coms.
Mm.
It was like she inherited it from her mom.
Right.
And it's more than just liking movies.
It's deeper than that.
It is. It's like a way of seeing the world.
I wonder if this whole journey for Lainey isn't just about finding love, but about understanding her mom.
What do you mean?
What if her mom's rom-com obsession
Yeah.
was about something more?
Like what?
Like a longing for a different kind of love.
Mm.
Something she maybe never found.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
So maybe Lainey's trying to fulfill that desire,
Like a tribute to her mom.
but with the understanding
Yeah.
that real life is different,
It's messier
but maybe even more beautiful.
than any fairy tale.
It makes you think about the stories we tell ourselves.
Yeah.
About love and connection.
It makes you wonder about all those hidden desires.
And how they shape us.
Totally.
And you know what else struck me?
What's that?
How important those other connections are in this story.
Yeah, not just the romantic one.
Exactly. Like Lainey and Jocelyn.
Right.
Jocelyn's always there for her.
She's such a good friend.
The kind of friend you need, supportive.
Yeah, someone who challenges you to grow.
I love that.
And Helena, too.
Oh, yeah, even though she's not Lainey's biological mom.
Right, but she's still there for her,
Giving her advice.
listening to her.
It shows that family isn't just about blood.
It's about those bonds we create.
And I keep thinking about Lainey's mom
Mm-mm.
and how much she loved rom-coms.
It was more than just a hobby for her.
It really was.
It was like a whole philosophy.
What if Lainey's journey
Mm,
is about more than just finding love?
okay.
What if it's about understanding her mom?
In a new way.
Yeah, like maybe her mom was searching for something too.
A love that was different.
Maybe she never found it.
And now Lainey's carrying that torch.
But she's learning that real life.
Yeah.
It has its own beauty.
It's messy,
Unpredictable.
but it can be
But
amazing.
more amazing than any movie.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Hmm.
what are your thoughts?
Yeah, what really stuck with you?
Did you connect with Lainey's struggles
Her search for love?
while dealing with grief?
Or maybe it was the support from her friends and family.
That sense of connection.
We're not alone in this.
Right.
Whatever resonated with you,
Hold on to those thoughts.
as you think about your own relationships,
Life is like a rom-com sometimes.
full of twists and turns,
Embrace the surprises.
learn from the missteps,
Be open to connection.
you might just find
Our own story
is even better.
than the movie.
Until next time, deep divers.